Alright, let's talk. You see it on Instagram, in movies, everywhere. The sleek lines of a Gulfstream G650 sitting on the tarmac. The door opens, and someone who looks like they have it all figured out, walks down the steps. No lines, no crying babies, no fighting for overhead bin space. That's the dream, right? The ultimate symbol of success and freedom. It's not just about getting from New York to Miami, it's about owning your time. Time is the one thing you can't buy more of, but with a private jet, you get pretty darn close. You control the schedule, the airport, the passenger list. It's the ultimate power move. But let's dig deeper. Why do we want this? It's about efficiency. But dreams have price tags, and this one is a monster. Let's get real about the numbers, because a lot of people think they can just save up and buy one. It's not that simple. The purchase price is just the cover charge to get into the most expensive club in the world. A pre-owned light jet, something like a Cessna Citation CJ3, might start around $3 million to $5 million. A brand new Gulfstream G700 or a Bombardier Global 7500 will set you back a cool $75 million to $80 million. Let's break it down. First up, maintenance. Jets are incredibly complex machines and they require constant, meticulous care by law. Next, you need a crew. Unless you're a certified pilot yourself, you'll need at least 2 pilots. For larger jets, you'll also need a flight attendant. Then there's the hangar. You can't just park your $50 million asset on the street. The biggest variable cost is fuel. A light jet can burn 150 to 300 gallons per hour, while a heavy jet like a Gulfstream can guzzle over 500 gallons per hour. Add in landing fees, catering, international handling fees, and navigation charges, and you can see how the costs spiral. You don't get there by saving your salary, even if it's a big one. You need a money machine. You need multiple powerful streams of income that flow into your accounts whether you're working, sleeping, or flying to your private island. The most common and effective way people build this kind of wealth is through business ownership. But not just any business, it has to be a scalable business. Another critical piece of the puzzle is real estate. I've built my career on it, and for good reason. Owning a portfolio of income-producing properties creates a steady, reliable stream of cash flow every single month. You use the bank's money to buy an asset, your tenants pay off the mortgage, and the property grows in value over time. Finally, you need to be a savvy investor in the public markets. This means having a significant portfolio of stocks, bonds, and other securities that generate dividends and capital gains. This part of your money machine provides liquidity and growth. When your businesses and real estate are generating cash, you deploy that capital into the market to compound it even further. The smartest people I know don't own a jet, they access one. The first and most common is on-demand chartering. The next step up is a jet card program. Think of it as a debit card for private flights. Finally, there's fractional ownership. This is as close as you can get to owning a jet without buying the whole thing. But owning a jet is like navigating an ocean full of hidden icebergs. Small, unexpected costs that can sink your budget if you're not prepared. Let's start with repositioning fees. Your jet is based in New York, but you finish a trip in Los Angeles and need to fly out of there again in a week. The plane has to fly back to its home base empty. You pay for that empty flight. Then there's the cost of staying current. Aviation technology and regulations are constantly changing. Your multi-million-dollar avionics suite might need a mandatory software update that costs $50,000. So, after all this, is the dream of private jet ownership dead? No, not at all. But it needs to be put in the right context. It's about shifting your mindset from, how can I buy a jet? To, how can I build a business and investment portfolio that makes a jet an easy expense? You don't stretch to buy the jet. You build a foundation so strong that the cost of the jet is just a small ripple on the surface. Start that scalable business. Buy that first rental property. Open a brokerage account and start investing consistently, even if it's a small amount. It's a marathon, not a sprint. In the end, the jet is just a thing. A beautiful, fast, and incredibly useful thing, but still just a thing. The real prize is the freedom, the security, and the power that comes from building a life that can support it without financial strain. So dream big, want the jet, let it be your motivator. But focus your energy on building the empire first. It's not about affording the jet, it's about becoming the person who can. Now get to work.